Okay guys, I'm gonna try this again. It's feeding time in the girls' pasture here. It's evening, and you see the sun is definitely out, as you can see on the goats. And little Mr. Snickerdoodle here is doing fabulous. He's grown so much, guys. And he's so full of himself. He's definitely got a lot of personality traits of his daddy, which is Pilot. And he is a lap goat. Yes, not a lap dog, a lap goat. For sure. He's begging. See, he wants attention. He wants me to pet him. There we go. This is not a bottle-fed baby by any means, but as you can see, he certainly is wanting attention. He's wanting your hands on him. I truly believe you don't have to take them from their mama if you spend time with them every single day. And we added some ramps. Here's a ramp, when he loves to play on the ramps. And then we added this one as well. We sat here last night for quite a while laughing because of little stunts like that. He is loving it. All the girls were playing, as you were making sure everybody gets their fair share in there. All the girls were playing last night. Bella loved it, and Bella's the white one here. And this is Snickerdoodle. The black one with the white frosted ears is Oreo. And the brown with the white patch on her belly is Latte. Latte still needs to have her babies. She's not due though till mid-April, so around the 13th of April is her due date. And we'll be doing follow-ups with her as she gets closer. And of course, there's my little buddy here. Yeah, look at my little Snickerdoodle. Yes, you are. He's such a sweetheart. We sit out here some days twice a day, but every day, once a day, and we spend time with these guys. And it's really paying off because I spend time handling Latte, and we handle Bella a lot, and we'll scratch Oreo's back. That's about all she tolerates. But I'm actually getting Latte conditioned to being touched in multiple areas, legs, thighs, belly, so that we can be more involved with her birth if we need to. Good chance, since she threw triplets her first freshening, there is a good chance she'll throw twins to triplets on this freshening. So we have to just wait and see. We're doing really good as far as keeping calories up for Miss Oreo, since she is a nursing mother. You can see she's got quite the belly on her. So she's not lost, she's lost some weight once she gave birth. And then she started losing weight from nursing, and we just upped her feed a little bit at night. And we've put some different hay in here for them. So if she's not liking the hay, that's all the way out there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a hay bale out there that they have access to all day long. It's just very, you know, it depends what they like and what they're in the mood for. Goats can be very finicky, and they actually prefer the hay that's in the blue bin, which is that right there. They prefer that because that is from a local field here, from a local farmer. Oh, jeez. There goes Bella. She just went down hard. Did you give up eating, Bella? She must have had enough. She walks away when she has enough, which is nice. She won't get bloat like the others will. You girls are piggies. Look at them still. They'll lick the crumbs out of there. Uh-oh. He was limp and he jumped and landed wrong. That just shifted. Time to put that back where it belongs. Put that over here so he can play. We're just kind of hanging out with the goats. We do this every night after we give them their feed. We meet back here in this pasture, and we'll sit and socialize with all four of them. There's Miss Bella. She's a special little girl. She's a bottle baby, and she's spoiled rotten. But she's growing up, and she's going to be... She is already a very, very pretty little doeling. We still don't feel she's big enough for breeding, so she is in the girls' pen for a reason, so she doesn't get bred by Pilot. And the only buck in here is this little guy, and I'm waiting to see him go down the slide. Go on, Snickerdoodle. Go for a slide. Entertain us. Guys, I can't tell you how much we laughed last night. We were out here well over an hour, and we laughed our guts out. If it wasn't one of them sliding down funky, it was another one. It was hilarious. The surprise was my pregnant mama. She wanted to play, but she was being super careful. And when she realized she didn't have control, she stopped trying to play on it. Because she's got a load in that belly, so... Oh, now it's time for Snickerdoodle to lick the dish out. You can tell they're enjoying... Right now, they're down to minerals. The minerals always gets added to their feed so that as they're eating, they're also getting minerals. If they feel they need more minerals, they are eating the excess mineral that lands in the bottom of the pan, which is super good. It keeps them up on their minerals and what they need. Goats have very specific mineral needs, especially if you're in an area that's lacking certain things. Like we're in an area that lacks selenium and copper. So we have to make sure everything we feed them might have a trace of that in. The dogs have been real reactive. Ever since the hog was here last time, they bark at every little thing. You see this? He doesn't go far from us. That must feel good. Say, you like your back scratch, little buckaroo? Our little buckaroo. Yeah. What they heard was a trailer, a truck with a lightweight trailer going down the road, and it makes a lot of noise. Oh, one of the things I got to share, we had another stray animal show up here on the homestead. We have what I call sex links in our chicken coop. We have 3 that are laying hens. Well, the other day, I said, Jim, oh, one of our hens are out. I'm like, she must have followed me out of the gate. So I went over and I counted. All my hens were in this coop. But here's this extra one. So last night when she went to roost, she did it right by our front door. We grabbed her and we put her in the coop. We don't know who she belongs to, but she's ours now. She's like adds to that matching set that we have. So if she starts laying eggs, which to our knowledge she has not yet, but if she starts, it'll be really nice to have 4 eggs a day instead of only 3. There he goes. This is one of the chickens that we raised up from a chick. And as you can see that big feather on the rear, that's a rooster feather, guys. Frosty is a Mr. Frosty. We're not sure if that's a rooster yet or not, but the tail is bigger than what I'm used to seeing on a hen. And then the one back there is a young rooster as well. Oh, there goes Big Mama down the ramp. There goes little guy. I swear, guys, I heard them. After we sat in our chairs, it got dark out. I kept hearing somebody playing on the wood back here. Because here's the tree. That's the corner of their pasture. And there's the cabin. So we're not far from them. Oh, he laid down. Thank you, Oreo. Nothing like it peeing right in front of us. They have no shame, guys. No shame at all. And Latte's cleaning up minerals. Her and Bella do a lot of head pushing, but much more than that doesn't happen, especially as Oreo's getting bigger and rounder. The chicken just slid down the ramp. Gotta love it. Look at this little guy. He's laying on the ramp. Uh-oh. Careful, Mama. She just tripped. I don't know why.
Trying to push Bella out of the way.
Oh, she's getting aggressive with Bella. This is the queen of the herd, and this is the upstart. So there's always competition between the two. You gonna lick out the dish, Snickerdoodle? You're not interested tonight? There he goes. This one's not as slippery as the other one on the other side. The other one on the other side, they can't stand at all. You're doing good. You're getting better at climbing up the ramp. Look at you, big guy. Her belly's nice and round tonight. She had plenty to eat. We've been monitoring Bella's weight because she tends to lose and gain, but she never gets to the point where I'm really worried. I just keep a close eye on her because I think she's still growing. And we hope she is, because I think she needs to gain another inch or two in height. And then from there, if her weight stabilizes, we'll be able to breed her. Here we go, guys. There's no traction on that one. No traction. Come on, little buckaroo. Try and come up. Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle. Come on, Bucky. Come on, Bucky boy. We always have lots of wood laying around because we're still under construction here. So, lots of things to make climbing toys and sliding toys for the goats. Cody, enough! Good Lord. They do this every night. We sit back here. I don't know why they think they have to be on guard duty. It puts all the goats on alert. You see, Latte's ears are up. Say, what are those dogs barking at? They also go on alert. They've realized that the guineas alarm as well, and they do go on alert with the guineas, which is hilarious to see. The guineas are roosting. I don't know if you can see it in this picture, but this pine tree, I think it was, no, the one behind it, right there. That pine tree right there has a limb about, maybe, what, 15 feet high? About 15 feet high. And you can just see it, the sun hitting it on the one side here. They are roosting up there now. Which I rather they roost up there than down on the coop, so. Are you sliding, Buckaroo? Huh? And the comedy show begins. I wish this little guy had a playmate, because he really likes to play. Bella does play with him a little bit, but if he had one his own age, I think it would be great. But I don't think Oreo's going to give us multiples. This is her second freshening and just a single baby each time. Look at them. He's like, hi, Mom. There's some affection for you. Goats are very bonded to their children. There we go. There we go. Oh.
He's getting better at it.
Oh, he is. He's learning to balance. Oops. As soon as you say that, boom, down he goes. Latte's thinking about it. Look at her. What are you thinking about, huh? Her ears are up. Her tail's flagging. Now, yesterday, after her feed, she laid over here, right in here, and she was talking to her babies, which is very early for that. Usually it's the last couple weeks they talk to their babies, but she was doing it last night, and she's got at least 6 weeks to go yet. So, we're just watching her. Not stressing over it, not like I did Oreo. We know, we'll get to the due date if, I'll count 145 days. Oh, goodness, Cody. And then from there, we'll watch her closer after 145 days. And the 145 days will be up the beginning of the second week of April. Cody! You're being a goober. I'm going to put you on film for being a goober. Stop barking. You know the rules. No bark. From the time these dogs were little, we taught them they're not allowed to just bark for the sake of barking. That is definitely not allowed. Which is one of the reasons we don't want a livestock guardian dog, because of the amount of barking. They'll bark all night long, and with the pens being so close to the house, we'd never get any sleep. It's bad enough we got roosters that crow in the middle of the night. A lot of glare off these goats in the sun. Hang on, Snickerdoodle, you're sliding. He likes to get after his, I call Aunt Latte. They're not related, but he likes to get after her and just get her attention. Is it time for a drink? I think he's drinking, yep. Say, it's time for some milk, Mama. He's actually doing really good. He nurses off of both sides. So she's only got 2 teats, which is normal. And he nurses both of them. Usually they pick a favorite teat. And then that's it. And you got to milk the other one. Thank goodness he's nursing both. So we don't have to stress her out to milk her. And then look over here. Somebody wants her nightly rub. She loves attention. Cody, come on. Yeah, she comes for her nightly attention. This is usually the time I work with her because she wants to be touched. And keep in mind, when we got these guys, they weren't handled. So they were partially, I wouldn't say fully wild, but they certainly weren't used to being handled. So we work with her every day to get her more comfortable. I tried the same thing with Big Mama here, but she wasn't having none of it. She even guarding the empty bowl. She can be a real butthead sometimes. Look at this. What are you doing, Snickerdoodle? You gonna make a spot to lay down? Huh? He'll probably try and lay on that spot. That's pretty normal behavior for a goat, to try and clear the area they're gonna lay in. The mosquitoes are out already, guys. The ticks are out here. Most days we've been in the 80s for what, almost 4 or 5 days now? Yep, about 4 or 5 days we've been in the 80s already. Is it time to climb on Mama? He climbs on all the goats if they let him. I don't know if you can see how wide she is. She's got a month and a half to go, so, or 6 weeks basically. So we got a little bit of a wait yet, guys. She's definitely put weight on though. I mean, she looks really good weight-wise. Now she's standing a little more straight, and I don't know if we can get a good view of her. Alright, her right side is here. You see the bulge? That should be all baby there. This side is her stomach or her ruminant. So that's all stomach. But the bigger this gets, it tends to push that as well. So we'll see. And keep in mind, we're not there yet. So she'll get bigger. This is about, I think, as big as Oreo got. Oh, thank you, Latte, right in front of me. I think that's about as big as Oreo got, period. She never really got huge. Not like some goats I see. Some goats look like they're going to explode. My girls haven't looked that way yet. Now, Latte may look that way when she's near her due date. What you doing, little man? This little star of the show here. And then there's Miss Bella. What do you want, Miss Bella? We're hoping to breed her with Snickerdoodle, which will produce an F2. We did find out Snickerdoodle rates in as an F2 mini Nubian. So he's not going to be the greatest for adding to our herd. So, but I still think we'll probably end up keeping him, because we can breed him to our F1s, which is Latte and Bella. We have an F2 girl, which is Nala. So if we bred him, he's an F2, Nala's an F2, we would have an F3. Right now, Nala is pregnant with Pilot's babies, and they are F3s as well, because Pilot's an F2 and Nala's an F2. So our only hope of really developing the herd is adding fresh blood, basically, with a higher F rating. He's such a boy. He's always checking out the girls. He's hiding behind Mama now. What are you doing? Are you being a goober? Look at him. Yeah. He's a happy little buck. if we don't keep him, somebody's going to get a really, really awesome little buck. I'd like to keep him long enough to see how he develops and his final look, if you will, his adult look. But we'll see. It's not just up to me. This is a partnership, so. You found a tick on her?
There's something. I can't tell what it is.
Yeah, we're picking ticks off the goats as we find them. And we try to feed them to the chickens if we can. There's that little face. Say, there's that little face. Yeah. Little buckaroo. Now, if we sit down on the lower level down there, he'll try and climb in our laps. We call him our lap goat. There you go. You gonna come up? Come on. Jump up. He loves to be with us. I mean, no matter where we sit, if we're in the pen, he tries to get close to us and he'll lay right up against us. He's been a really good little baby. The surprising thing is, Mama's being very responsible. At night, Mama's still taking him in the big goat shed. So they're all sleeping in there at night, which keeps him nice and secure, which I love that. She's just been a really good mama. Chickens.
Come on, push you off. Come on, push you off.
Hey, Snickerdoodle. You want to come up? Snickerdoodle. There you go. Oh, Mom's getting to the point where she doesn't keep as close an eye on him as she used to. And she'll wander off and she'll go about 20, 30 feet away. And then she'll look back and she doesn't even call for him. So she just checks on him. That was a smart move. Alright guys, just wanted to bring you an update. The little guy's doing great. The herd is doing great. We're in baby wait mode. I'll let you know when we get close to baby watch mode. And then who knows, by then maybe we'll be ready to breed somebody else. We got a lot of changes happening here. We have a new chicken. We have others. Another change that I have to go get this coming month, and I'm not going to share that yet. But we're going to be adding to the homestead again, and I'll let you know more information when we get closer. All right, everybody. God bless. Take care. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.